Okay, we're going to solve our second example of solving rational equations, and we're going to cross multiply again. So we're going to multiply here, so x times x is going to give us a x squared, and we're going to set that equal to the multiplication here. So that's going to be equal to 2 times 5x plus 12. So now we don't have anything in our denominator, which is great, and we just want to continue solving this like it's a normal um, quadratic equation or any type of polynomial equation. So we're going to distribute this 2 here, and that's going to give us x squared equal to 2 times 5x, which is 10x, and that's going to be plus 2 times 12, which is 24. So now I'm going to move both of these terms here over to the left hand side of the equation. So I'm going to have to subtract 10x from both sides, and I'm also going to have to subtract 24 from both sides. So I'm going to be left with x squared minus 10x and minus 24 equals 0. So now that we're to this point, we can see that we have our standard form of a quadratic, and we just have to solve from there. So this one's going to factor down nicely, but if it doesn't, you can always complete the square, or you can use the quadratic formula, use your graphing calculator, and it'll work out either way. We're going to need two numbers that multiply to negative 24 and add to negative 10. So it's going to be, well, it's going to be x minus 12 and x plus 2, and that's going to do it for us. So there's our factored form here. So using this, we know that our two solutions are going to be x equals positive 12 and x equals negative 2. So those are our two solutions. And one more thing that we just want to do when we're dealing with these rational equations is to plug our solutions into the denominators and make sure that we don't end up with a 0. Well, the denominator over here on the left hand side is just an x. So when I plug 12 in, I don't get a 0, and when I plug negative 2 in, I don't get a 0, so that one checks out. The denominator over here on the right hand side is 5x plus 12. So I'm going to just plug both of these in. We have 5 times 12 plus 12 as one of them, and then 5 times negative 2 plus 12 as the other. So 5 times 12 plus 12. I can't do that in my head, but I can definitely tell you that it's not equal to 0. So looks like this is going to be a solution. And 5 times negative 2 plus 12 is also not equal to 0. So we have no zeros in our denominators, so both of these are solutions.